Hello, fellow Gwent players, and welcome to Custom Cards, but this time we got Twitch chat when they're ready to pop off. So we were going to talk about some of these custom cards you guys create. You like creating those. We're going to be talking about them with Twitch chat, see if they're good or not. So we got Usurper Assassination. We got a Usurper card already, but we want more Usurper cards, it seems. Let me just put myself on the bottom here. Veil Disloyal, so it's a Disloyal Veil. On turn end, damage adjacent enemies by 1 when your opponent passes. Move this unit to the opposite row and boost self by 3. Devotion increase the boost for each agent played this round. Now these are like, okay, so this is the thing about cards where spies pay off. This is very similar to False Series back in beta. And False Series' problem was always there's so much interaction from the opponent that he can do on his side of the field. For example, if you play this against Consume, you've literally played a 2, right? You played a 0. If it gets consumed, it's bad, right? So this card is just really, really, really bad against Consume. And because Consume exists, this card could never exist. So it's just a bad card. All right, next up we have the Jan Calvite. We got Jan Calvite. Assimilate. Look at 3 cards from your opponent's deck and play 1. If the card you took was bronze, play another copy of the bronze card you took. Wow. This is like Ramon on steroids. This is like a Portal on steroids. This is crazy. Bro, this is so good. This is so busted. Like, this would be like auto-included Nilfgaard. Like, you wouldn't even have to play ball anymore, right? Like, this could actually put Nilfgaard outside of ball decks. This card alone. It's a soldier and it's also aristocrat though, so that's also pretty nuts. Yeah, it also double procs ball, I think, because it plays. My god, this card's so nuts. This card is actually friggin' crazy. This is so unbalanced. I love it. I love it. I mean, this card would never be printed. It's just way too good. The power level is like the level of like a 15 or 16 provision card, honestly. So let's move on to the next one. Emir Var Emreis. We know what Emir Var Emreis does. Deploy, put an allied unit card from the board back into your hand and play a card if it's a gold boosted by 2, if it's a bronze boosted by its provision cost. Whenever you play a knight, boost self by 1. Okay. The second text is like, whatever. Okay, sure. But I do like the idea of giving Emir back his ability. Basically make him a decoy. It would honestly not be a bad card, real. Like, it seems like a pretty good. I don't know why they didn't do, like, Emir. I mean, I get why they wanted to give, like, a better spy support. And they maybe give this ability to something different. But I do think this ability is missing from Nilfgaard quite a bit. Like, it would open up the opportunity for a lot of strategies. Like, Soldier Swarm, for example, would be very funny with this. But you do have to wait a turn for it to work. So, yeah, I feel like Emir Var Emreis is like, this ability is actually pretty cool. Like, it's the old tactical or strategic withdrawal ability on a card, which I don't think that's bad because it gives your opponent a turn to interact with the card. So maybe even the power level could be upped a little bit, but it seems pretty good with the provision. It might be a bit overtuned the way it is printed right now, but this ability definitely has a way to get into the game. Most definitely, like it's pretty solid. Morvan Vorhis, Veil, deploy melee, trigger a bronze soldier, deploy ability and boost him by 2. Deploy range, play a soldier from your deck. Whenever you play a soldier, give him 1 armor. Okay, so you have like a mix between like a better Ramon and a Vrygif. Is it Vrygif? I don't know. I think it's Vrygif. Is it Vrygif? Chat, do you know if it's Vrygif that I'm talking about? The guy that repeats the deploy ability of 2 adjacent soldiers. Because this is bronze soldier as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good ability. Like, these abilities just are very basic and very solid for Nilfgaard, and they would put him at a good level. And I think that's actually what Nilfgaard kind of needs more than, more ball support is actual, like, strategies outside of ball. Because for a card game to stay, exciting, you kind of need to sway or, like, power creep certain cards, but ball has never been power creeped in like 2 years now, almost. Like 2 years of Ball in Nilfgaard doesn't feel that great. So yeah, maybe cards like these are necessary for that to happen, but who knows? Maybe Ball will just be forever Nilfgaard. So that would be sad, but I guess that might be the faith right now. So we have more of these cards, I guess. This guy kind of did them all for all the Nilfgaard leaders. Veil Assimilate. Melee spawn a Dukalgard on this row. Deploy range spawn and play Duchess Informant. Devotion trigger both. Oh, wow. This is really good. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Like, Devotion Nilfgaard is really good already. Like, Devotion Nilfgaard has, like, 2 cards that really work well with it. And that's, like, Usurper. And honestly, it's just Usurper. Even Emir at this point is okay with Devotion. But this would definitely justify. It's like a really good Brathens, I would say. A Brathens that doesn't require a deck building cost. Because it also has Veil. And it spawns a Dukalgard. So it's basically like... It's like a Cleaver on steroids, I would say, right? It's like Cleaver... Yeah, it's pretty much Cleaver on steroids. Like, it's kind of broken. Like, the current Cleaver is basically this card. And next up, we have Arbol Abdahi. Veil, deploy. Seize an enemy unit by the number of tactic cards you have in your hand. Whenever you play a tactic card, boost self by 1. So this is a card I think that was in previous episodes, so I'm not going to linger on it for too long. But yeah, this is a very interesting leader ability. It works with tactics. I like the idea of it, honestly. I think this is a pretty cool idea, but it might be a bit too good. I mean, if they're letting things like Safecrackers roam like crazy, and yeah, then it's just, I mean, this doesn't seem too bad, honestly. But yeah, I mean, if it helps us sway away from like Ball, then anything in Nilfgaard I think is helpful. All right. By the way, I'm not sure how annoying the white popping off is. I'm not going to edit this video a lot, so you're probably going to have to bear with it. If it's that unbearable, please write that down in the comments. But now we're moving on from Nilfgaard to the neutral faction. We got Emil, Human Bandit. Deploy if you control Nels or Mogans. Damage an enemy unit by 3, ignoring its armor. Okay. Sorry. Gotta sneeze. You gotta not edit those out as well, because this video might actually be really long. So we got Morgans as well. Mogans. Deploy if you control Nels or Emil, boost self by 3. Okay. That's pretty cool. So the one boosts himself, one damages, and what does the last one do? Oh, what does this guy do? If you control Emil or Mogans, lock an enemy unit and give it bleeding 2. Okay, so it's like Seret Aux kind of Crones, but worse. Cheaper as well. Huh. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny that this guy is the Emil is kind of like the damage guy, and all the other ones are like boost. Like, they look way tougher than Emil, but I guess it makes sense. But yeah, I think cards like these are all right. It won't put neutral decks into playability. I did try something. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this video, but I'm going to do something with neutral cards, or I have done something with neutral cards already, depending on when I upload this one. But yeah, I like the idea of things like this, especially for neutral factions, but maybe something like this is better suited in a faction, but with a bit better payoff, like a Etriel Merlega, which I hope they're going to revert the changes at some point, but who knows? All right, we got more Nilfgaard. Aren't we tired of Nilfgaard at this point? Everybody just prints Nilfgaard cards these days. Deploy, damage an enemy by 1 for each soldier or aristocrat and agent you control. Decrease the damage by 1. Wait. Oh, increase. I'm sorry, I read decrease. Conspiracy. Seize the enemy unit with power equal or lower than the quantity of aristocrats, soldiers, and agents. Wait, what? Is this all at once? Wait, what? Oh, okay, I get it now. Okay, Devotion, Deathblow, split the excess through the enemy units, ignoring armor. All your cards ignore armor and shield. What? Jesus Christ. All right, I mean, all your cards ignore. Bro, this is like a Swiss Army knife, pretty much. This is just a Swiss Army knife card. That's kind of funny. Like, there's so much. This card does so much. Like, you guys gotta, like, these, like, if an ability is this, like, versatile, It's just too good, though. It's too good. I mean, it does require a lot of setup, to be fair. Like, it's kind of bad in the long round, so I guess a card like this could be printed, but both soldiers, aristocrats, and agents, like, you're just, like, printing a card that's like, this is the Nilfgaard card, guys. This card you play within Nilfgaard, where there's aristocrats, soldiers, and agents. In the faction of Nilfgaard, you're obviously gonna play Devotion because it's Nilfgaard. But yeah, that's pretty much all this card is. It's the Nilfgaard card. It's like, yeah. I mean, we get it. Nilfgaard is annoying. Just let's just move on to the next card here. Sorry, I have not chat open. What has chat had to say these past few minutes? All right. Ithne, Queen of Brokilon, Dryad, Symbiosis, deploy, transform 2 allies into young Dryads and give them 2 vitality. If the unit that you picked was already a young Dryad, give them vitality 4 instead. Devotion, boost them instead. Whenever you play a Dryad, boost self by 1. Okay, I mean, it's just like Ithne overkill, right? You have Ithne and then you have another Ithne. Not sure if this is better, though. This is worse, right? This is worse than regular Ithne, I think. Yeah, it's just worse. I mean, you can transform 2, like, Wandering Treants into them, which is actually pretty okay. Like, the card's not bad. It's just kind of like, I wouldn't know which one would be better, this one or a regular Ithne. The good thing about regular Ithne is you can just smash around the board. You need some setup for this one. The problem, yeah, exactly. The problem with this one is, I'm talking to myself here. The problem with this one is that you do need to play nature cards beforehand to set this up, because you want to set up like Treants, right? So you're actually losing value by setting this card up. So it's definitely worse than your actual like regular Ithne. So this would just be a downgrade. Like, I would be kind of pissed if this was a card they printed, because it's just like exactly like Ithne, but just worse in every possible way. So next up we have a Syndicate card. We got the Litanade the Fifth. For Syndicate, all right, he's changed the side. Whenever you gain coins, damage a random enemy unit by the amount gained. Whenever you use coins, boost a random allied by the amount of coins used. So this is actually pretty cool. I did think of something like this. Very similar. Like, I feel like the existence of spending coins and having coins isn't really touched upon within Syndicate. Like, Horde, yeah, exists, but like, spending coins is just, at the end of the day, still spending coins, and you're just looking for spenders that, you know, get more than 1 point for a coin. Like, for example, Tunnel Drill or Sea Jackal. Those are always going to be in Syndicate decks because they maximize spending value. But with cards like this, you could actually, like, you know, get a better payoff with spenders, because you can use this in 1 turn with a spender if a spender stayed alive. So that's always great. And you're basically doubling up on it's like a Philippa. It's pretty much like it's very thematic with Philippa. It's got some good flavor. I like the flavor of the card, because you have Philippa and it's like Philippa doubles up on coins, but do you want to double up with Philippa, or do you want to double up with the Ron? I'm saying Ron, but I ruined my own joke by messing up the line. I feel bad right now. Radovid, a better Bincy. I don't think it's, I mean, yeah, it's pretty much a better Bincy as well. So maybe, like, what's the card called? What's her name? The Salamandra Thief, the 4 provision card that has like a cooldown or like a timer 1, where like the first time you gain a coin boosts self by 1. That would be pretty good with this. Like, it can't, like, the way Chet pointed it out, it's just a better Bincy. So maybe make it like a worse Bincy, but like the same idea as Philippa, where if you spend coins, it doubles up. Yeah, Bincy still exists. So okay, we got a lot of, we got like reworks of this card. I'm probably not gonna bother here. I think we have a meme one here. Ithne Laughter. We got the Keck W Ithne. Whenever something funny happens, summon this unit from your deck to random allied row. Oh, I'd play this in every Squirtle. I mean, the thing is, the funny thing about this, it would actually be balanced because of Squirtle. Not a lot of funny things happen with Squirtle. I mean, you play like, it's probably the best with Pyrotechnician. This is probably like the Pyrotechnician card, where you play Pyrotech, and whether you high roll or low roll, Oh, Salamandra Lackey. Thanks for that. Yeah, the Salamandra Lackey from the last card. Yeah, you high roll or you low roll, and and this will always pop out. So this is the Pyrotech card. Other than that, there's not many funny interaction within Scoia'tael, or like Symbiosis where it might brick your Gezraz. So that would be kind of funny. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we got some meme ones here. I'm not sure you guys like these, but I usually cut them out. A lot of them do seem to have the cringe emotes, like you can see it right there. The cringe. Look at that, cringe. So a lot of people agree with this being I mean, one person agreed with it being cringe, so maybe it's not actually that cringe. All right, Money Romancy. Adds this card to your deck at the start of the match. If you have a card with Echo, destroy all allies, return this card to your... Okay, I mean, yeah, we get it. It's like, whatever. This is like, all right, this is kind of stupid. There's no point in like reviewing it. Like already reading the first two lines of that is just, yeah, no. There's no point in actually reviewing a card like this. So let's look for, dude, there's a lot of text. Why is there so much text, guys? Can you not like create cards? Why are people discussing this? You can't see it right now because I'm obviously on the card, but if you go on the Discord server, you will see there's an absurd amount of text sometimes, which shouldn't be the case. So Condemnation, lock and set an informant base power to 1. Devotion, if it in the board, destroyed instead. Wait, lock and set an informant base power to 1. Huh? Is there like an informant? Does he mean Duchess informant? I don't get that. I guess you boost up your Duchess with like knights. So that's kind of bad. I don't really see the point of this. Yeah, Grammar. Yeah, it's pretty bad, Grammar. But like we can try and see what he tried to do here. I'm guessing he meant Duchess informant, but that's really bad if that is. Wait, why is this 9 provision? Set an informant base power to 1. Informant? Does he mean disloyal? If it in the board... What? I don't get this. I'm sorry. Can Twitch try and decipher this one? I'm actually kind of curious. I might give it like 2 seconds, 3 seconds for Twitch to actually try and decipher what this is trying to say. Alright, I think Twitch gives up on this one. Because no one's writing. No one dares write. Maybe unit with spying. Yeah, that's what I thought too. An informant, but I guess yeah. If it was okay, let's assume he means that. Let's assume he means a unit with spying. Even then, I think this card's pretty bad. Like it's just a bad It's a 0 body Vincent, right? Like if your intention is to kill a spying unit, you're gonna play Vincent. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a bad Vincent. So, I mean, in the next card, he does mention disloyal, so I actually don't know what he really means at this point. So, Hen Ep Dven... Oh, God. Why did these names gotta be so complicated? Levedlim. Hen Ep Levedlim. Disloyal, deploy. Swap this unit's power with the one on the right. Oh, it's like... Okay, wait, what? Oh, okay, now I get it. So, okay, the idea is to basically use... Okay. Is to basically use Condemnation on... Okay, now I get it. So you use this card after you've used this card. So you probably always... See, this is quite important when you make, or like, submit cards. You have to always have the one that's interesting first. The one that actually has the payoff. But yeah, this is Letho, right? This is Beta Letho. Good old Beta Letho, where he would lock, I think, 2 adjacent units and basically turn it into his. And then you were able to have like a boosted unit on your opponent's side of the field. And yeah, it's just like, this is just bad. Like, I'm not gonna deny this is just bad. Like, 'cause this plays for -1 tempo, unless you have like 4 spying engines. Yeah, this is just a bad, like, this is just bad. This is just bad design. If it was, like, adjacent units, it'd be a different story because of because of Ivar. Ivar actually kind of supports this card nicely. If it was a bit better. So what we got next? We got Mage Interrogator, okay? Deploy damage and informant, I'm guessing disloyal unit, by 2 where... Oh, wait, does he have informant? Reveal the unit to both players. Wait, what? Informant. Give informant status to a unit card in the opponent hand. Oh. Wait, dude. Oh, man. Is this guy... This guy might have ruined his archetype by not posting these in a chronological order where it's like, now I'm slowly discovering everything. So informant is like a revealed unit, huh? Okay, that's interesting. That's actually different. So now this card makes a little bit more sense. So informant, now we know what informant is. It's a unit that was revealed. And that's actually not bad. That's not bad. Like, your opponent can't really interact with this. This is actually interesting. This would be quite an interesting effect, because like if revealed cards gained a status such as informant, this could actually be a pretty good archetype for Nilfgaard. Devotion boosts self by 2. This is actually pretty good. This is actually all right. This doesn't seem bad because it damages the unit in in the opponent's hand as well, which could be kind of cool. All right, what do we got here? We got Peter, oh god, Kwartzen. Deploy, give an informant status to the highest unit card on both players in the hand and boost it by 3. Devotion, damage the opponent unit by 2 instead. Okay, yeah, this is actually kind of cool, guys. This went from haha grammar, haha he can't write, to actually being a pretty cool archetype. It's looking pretty cool. I mean, this is pretty bad because it's a 3 for 7. So it's kind of like a bad Albrecht, technically. But it does damage your opponent's unit slightly. Mobile card gameplay. No, honestly, the problem with this one is basically he just put the cards in the wrong order. Like, he should have started with the Mage Interrogator, right? It's obviously still a bit grammar, but you can't blame people for, like, not being able to speak their second language like perfectly, right? So Jafar. Okay, this time I can actually read it. Order inform a unit and damage it by 2, cooldown 2. If you control an agent, give it Zeal. Devotion, whenever you play an agent, reduce the cooldown by 1. Okay, so archetype, awesome archetype. Power level, very bad, very, very bad. Like, if you're thinking about like the way they've added new archetypes to the game and like how hard they are power crept, these cards need to be better. This needs to be like a 6. Yeah, this needs to be like a 6. Easily a 6. At 7 provisions, even also the last card could be a lot higher base power. Because like it's because what you're doing with this archetype is you're setting up stuff, right? You're setting up a lot of like carryover, like anti-carryover, which is actually pretty cool. I like that idea. It does feel a bit weird if your opponent, like, what happens if your opponent plays a 1-point unit? Do you just kill that unit off of his hand? That's always going to be a bit awkward design space wise. So they do have to probably think, if they're ever going to put reveal into the game, though, I would love for it to be an actual archetype. I did like reveal, actually. Reveal is a cool archetype, in all honesty. So Morvan Vorhis, seal order, give informant status to a unit in the hand. If it's an enemy, damage it by 2. If it's an ally, boost it by 2. Charge 3. Okay, devotion, when all charges are exhausted, boost self by 2. So yeah, this is basically old reveal Nilfgaard, which is kind of cool. But it's kind of like, it's honestly pretty cool. I actually really like this. Like, I'm not sure about like the power level, but design wise, I think this is a pretty cool archetype, or it would be a pretty cool archetype. Like, it's like a reverse, what's it called? Algod. But it creates a lot of carryover. It's pretty cool. It is actually pretty cool. Okay, we have Malvirest Ep. Okay, Levedim. Deploy inform a unit. Order drain an informant. Devotion, gain zeal if you control a vampire or an agent. Now that, see that, like, what the hell is this? Drain. Wait, what drain? What? Drain its base power? Drain its boost? You gotta specify drain. You have to have a specific amount of drain. So I don't know what he means with the drain here. If it's base power, okay. If it's base power, this card's pretty crazy, right? Like, this is a pretty crazy card. Even in this archetype. Even in this archetype with the power crept cards, like the not so powerful cards earlier, this card would still be absolutely busted. Like, you could just play this in, like, aristocrat decks anyway. Like, you could just play this. This is insane power levels. And the last card, I think, this is the last. This does seem like the last card. Oh, God. We have so much Nilfgaard. Oh, my God. Am I going to review all Nilfgaard today? Because, like, there's a lot of Nilfgaard. Oh, God. Do you guys want to see all Nilfgaard? Like, the next 5 cards are literally Nilfgaard. Like, no, sorry. The next 7 cards are all Nilfgaard. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna skip some. I do want to give everyone the chance, but like a lot of these people have already gotten their chance of having cards reviewed. So I'll probably move on to some newer cards or like newer factions. So we're gonna leave. Like, I'm sorry if you've submitted some cards a while back. So, because like it feels really bad for me to do that when I'm like alone. But with Twitch chat, I have somebody who suggested it to me, so I don't take responsibility for leaving out your cards. It's Twitch chat's fault. So that's pretty good for me then. All right, so let's go Whistleblower, Disloyal. Deploy and form a random A unit. Devotion, damage it by 2. Yeah, this seems pretty bad though. I wouldn't even play this card, honestly. This plays for like -1 tempo. This card's pretty bad. Once you reach me, it'll be NR for days. I'll look forward to it. All right, so no more Nilfgaard. So I'm sorry, Gwent, Chipion, Bot. I do feel bad for leaving out all your cards, but chat wanted it, so I gotta, as the entertainer and the streamer, I have to entertain chat. So Relief, summon a bronze allied unit, spawn and summon 3 volunteers to random row and set their power to the power of of chosen unit. Wait, what? That's crazy. What? 3? Wait, what if you just play like... Okay, the highest base power in Northern Realms actually is 6 for a bronze unit, I think. Yeah, there actually is nothing higher than the 6, which is kind of funny. So, I mean, technically, it's Curse Knight, by the way, if you didn't know which unit I meant. Yeah, Curse Knight. Curse Knight. So you have like Curse Knight, which plays for 6, and then you have 6 times 3. So it's 6 times 4. It's a 24? That puts out 3 boosted. Bro, this is nuts. No. This is kind of stupid. This is a 24. This doubles up. This card's broke. Get that shit out of my... No. We ain't having none of that. We ain't having none of that. 18. This is 24 points, dude. You play the card, the 6, and then you spawn 3 6s. Dude, it's nuts. It's 24 points. That should not be in the game. That would put Northern Realms into like tier 1. Like, you just finished. You have a 24-point card in 1 turn. Yeah, NR might actually be tier 2 again after this. Brethren of the Order. Veil, melee. Whenever you play a Firesworn unit, damage a random enemy by 2, ignoring armor. Ranged, whenever you spawn a Firesworn unit, boost it by 1. Devotion, remove both roll locks. Oh, okay. You mean trigger both abilities. All right, so whenever you spawn a Fire, boost it by 1. All right. Oh, wow. That's actually kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. This card's pretty crazy. At 7 provisions, it's a pretty nutty engine for the Firesworn archetype. It's like, wait, isn't it like 4 points? Wait, no. It's 3 points per turn with if you spawn a unit. Like, that's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. It's 3 points whenever you spawn. This might actually put Firesworn into a good state. This card could be pretty good in Firesworn, honestly. They are lacking some 7 provision cards, to be fair. You can polarize the deck a little bit more with this card, which is cool. Alright, I like that card, though. That's pretty good. Alright. So we have a rework. Okay, we could go to the rework here. We got a winch rework. Choose 1. Boost an ally unit by 3 and give it 2 charges. Purify an ally unit, give it 3 charges. Give an allied unit Veil and 3 charges. Yeah, I mean, something like this would be pretty good for winch. It probably would not see play still because charges in general are just a flawed archetype. But yeah, I mean it's all right. It's all right. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's awkward. You spawn and they become 3, so you cannot transform them. Why would I want to transform them? I played this card instead of the transform card. I only run 1 copy. I mean, transform card. You don't play Firesworn to transform the Firesworns. All right, Bruverhoog. Oh, we got a bunch of... Okay, now we have all the Scoia'tael leaders. Yeah, sure, we can do those. We can do those. Bruverhoog. Deploy, boost all dwarves in hand, deck, or battlefield by 1 and give them 1 armor. Devotion, gain resilience. I honestly like his current version more than this sort of ability. This is kind of busted, to be fair. Yeah, this is pretty busted. Like, this is just so good. Like, this is crazy. This is too good. The current ability is fine. I mean, yeah, you obviously submitted it before that was released, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, these are from when? They're from 19th of July, 2020. Oh my God, we're like a whole year behind here. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm gonna ask you guys something. I'm gonna ask you guys, the viewers and Twitch chat. Would you like me to just skip a lot of these old cards and move on to like the last 3 months? Because I'm thinking of doing this like once a week now. If I don't do it, then I'm sorry, but yeah, if you want me to review more recent cards, I mean, these are still like relevant, right? They don't feel like that terrible. Oh wow, wait, hold up. Let's see what this actually does. Yeah. Jump. Yes. Okay. So Twitch chat wants me to do it, but for this episode, we're gonna keep it like old ones. We're gonna be a year behind here. But like, wait, what is this ability? Merely summon an incinerating trap and a crushing trap in this row. Deploy wrench trap. Oh my God! This man, Paul Esch, 20, range, transform all trigger traps into Elven Deadeyes. Deadeyes. This guy is a genius. This guy knows. This guy works for CDPR. That's that's funny. That's great. All right, I love that. That's funny. All right, I mean, this card's busted, bro. Why would you print a card like this, man? That's kind of messed up, bro. That would be so busted if it was in the game. Actually, maybe this devotion ability seems kind of scary, to be fair. But yeah, nice card. Good job by predicting this. You predicted like half of it. All right, deploy melee. Trigger deploy abilities of 2 allied bronze elves. Deploy range. Spawn and play waylay. If it didn't trigger death blow, play it again. Whenever you play an elf, boosted by 1. Okay. I mean, you're always going to use this for like a lot of damage. This guy's actually pretty good. Oh, this is actually very good for like... Oh, this is actually really good for like Gore-Tex and Symbiosis. If Waylay was a nature card, if it's that Circle of Life, that would be busted. I don't think the deploy of 2 allied bronze elves is good, though. There's not that many good bronze elves deploy. I guess there's the Vanguards, which boost themselves by every elf in your hands. But then you play like a 12 provision card early on, which isn't that great. Well, whatever. It's a fun ability. I'll take it. I'll accept it. So wait. Could be good without devotion. All right, let me just read some of the... I know it's a tactic. I know, that's why I'm saying I wish it would be a nature card. Symbiosis, Eithne. Okay, I think we had this one, literally. Okay, we had this one. Right. Gotta skip that one, obviously. Deploy spawn and play a random bronze special card from your starting deck. Deploy range spa, play a bronze elf from your hand and boosted by 2 devotion. I think we had this one as well, honestly. And I think the next one, the next one we also had. In previous episodes. All right, we got Henselt. Deploy, play Siege Machine from your graveyard and give it Doomed. Yeah, why not? Make him a soldier and you got me. Make him a soldier and you got me, boys. Make him a soldier and we're good. We are Gooch in the Pooch. And yeah. So we got Moosak. Oh, Alright, Moosak. Move all special cards in your deck to your graveyard. Boost self by 1 for every card moved. Whoa. I'm really behind. I'm like almost a whole year. I know it's 20. I know, but like these are, you guys, I have like thousands of these. Actually thousands of these. I can't review like thousands card and give you an actual like opinion. Like I could just say, "Oh yeah, this is cool," and then move on to the next card. I don't want to do that. I guess like that's just, I can't please everybody and everything, and I guess I just have to move on to more like relevant cards. Yeah, Moosak against Mill is kind of funny, but yeah, this card thins your deck out. Like this card's kind of crazy. Like in round 1, this card's pretty crazy. Like it thins. It's kind of like what Madoc is, but it doesn't make your bronzes better. It just takes them out. It just takes all the special bronzes out. Like imagine you just play all bronze specials and then just play this card. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? I mean, it is kind of risky though. So you have to sort of play bad specials. You just have to play bad specials. But you could polarize your deck pretty hard then, which is kind of funny. All you need to do is find this card, which pretty much, like, you can play Onero as well in this deck because like it moves to the graveyard, so it goes back into your deck anyway. Yeah, this card's pretty crazy, right? This card is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. All right, I think I'm gonna do like 4 more, and then I'm gonna stop it for this video, and then I'll read the comments. This is bad design. It's terrible design. Don't get me wrong. It's like really busted, and like it's not good for the game if a card like this exists. All right, Curse. Transform an allied unit into a Kidweni Revenant without changing its power, then boost it by 5 and give it Zeal. Honestly, I can see this card being a thing. Like, it might seem a bit OP. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good, right? This is still, like, even with the 5 boost, I think it's actually really good. I really like this card, by the way. Who printed this? Deadpan Tran. Deadpan Tran has printed some very interesting cards. Yeah, this is really cool. This is, like, very nice. I really like this one. Deadpan Tran is kind of a master of custom cards. CDPR, if you watch it, this Deadpan Tran guy, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. He's got some ideas. I like those. I like his ideas. So if he's watching, I appreciate what you do for us. Oh, we got a neutral Tisaya de Vries. Deploy, draw a card from your graveyard, then discard a card from your hand with provisions equal to or more than that provision cost. So wait, what? Oh, okay. More. Oh, there are no target. If there are no targets, discard the leftmost card in your hand. Okay, so this is actually pretty sick. It's like a renew. If it didn't have a 9 provision limit, right? It's a 5 body renew. But that's actually kind of interesting though. So like, you play a card, you want to get a card that's good back, but you have to discard a card that's good. Huh. That's interesting. If you want to submit cards, by the way, you got to go to the Discord, but it's not looking like I'll review your cards this year, buddy. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of bad, but it's also kind of good at the same time. Wait, isn't it just bad? It would be okay in SK, honestly. Like, you resurrect an 8 and get like a Morkvarg out or something. It's probably only good in SK. So maybe if this was just an SK card, it actually wouldn't be that bad, right? But like, Morkvarg is the only good target though, isn't it? Morkvarg kind of is the only good target. Reviewing the Twitch cards video when? Yeah, we could actually also do that. I could just like do a stream where you guys just submit your, like I'll probably announce it on the Discord on the custom card submission one, where you just like, where there's cards that you really want me to review. I might actually just do these live only from this point forth, because it's a lot more fun to interact with you guys. Also in the YouTube comments, take note, follow me on Twitch. I might do these more frequently, because I want to try and upload as much as I can, but obviously life and stuff. So this actually accelerates a lot of problems I have with time and so on and so forth. All right, I think we have 2 more cards, I said, and that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, those are okay. We can do this and 2 more cards. Siegfried of Denez. Deploy Purify an allied unit. Devotion Purify an allied unit without removing any of its base status. Wait, what? What's the point of this? Oh, okay, so like Defender, I guess, but like it makes sense in Northern Realms, right? It only makes sense in Northern Realms. So, but you can't re-transform your Defender, which is also pretty cool. I don't know. It's actually all right. Purifies no, it doesn't purify Dawnmere. Like it doesn't without removing any of its base statuses. It's still pure. Like Dawnmere is still purified. It doesn't reset it back to its actual state. So I mean, this card's actually not terrible in Northern Realms. Northern Realms needs a card like this, to be fair. So why the hell not? Why the hell not? Litanade Zeal. Order damage enemy by 4. Inspired. Instead, transform it into figurine. Oh, so basically you're doing a coral, a beta coral. In Northern Realms, this card's kind of redundant in Northern Realms, I feel like. I mean, is it? Honestly, maybe not. It's actually probably a very solid answer to Defender. This card is just good, right? It has Zeal. It damages it. Like this card is good, right? It's just good. I mean, yeah, I could like go, oh, Northern Realms. Might be the worst faction for it, but that's actually good about it, because Northern Realms with a card like this could actually be quite solid. Rip Ceres. I mean, it's like ripping Ceres isn't really that bad for the Ceres player. He still gets his carryover on one of the Shield Maidens. He just loses a bit. Also, it doesn't really trade that well. It plays for like a 6 on Ceres, so meh. I don't know. Inspired is a pretty good one, though. I like this one. It's a pretty cool ability, for sure. All right, and the last one. Oh, we got another coral. I mean, this is probably the same design, so I'll probably just do another one. What is another one? We got some nudity. We got nudity. Oh, we got something to edit. Haha, let's go edit some stuff. Let's zoom in right in for Mr. Actually, no, I'm not going to zoom in that hard. Blood Sacrifice. Give sacrifice to 2 enemy units. If you control at least 2 specters, give sacrifice to 3 instead. Sacrifice. If this unit is damaged, spawn a Kidweni Revenant on the opposite side of the battlefield. Then remove the status. God, I can't. Ugh. Booba. Yeah, Booba. We got Boobas. At the end of owner's turn, remove the status. Okay, so... all right. I like the idea. It's another Revenant card, right? Did Deadpan Tron? Yeah, Deadpan Tron did this one. Yeah, that's for sure. That makes sense. He would be someone who did this card. And yeah, I mean... I like this design. This Revenant design is pretty cool for Northern Realms. It's something that's not just boost, you know? I feel like Spectres and Mages in NR is kind of like an untouched potential. So yeah, I'm actually pretty good. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave your comments down below whether I should do newer card reviews and leave out some old ones, or I think I might just do it that I might do one episode where if there's cards that you really want me to show or like really want me to review, I might just announce it on this Discord channel. This card set. Wait, whoops, wrong hand. This little channel here, this custom card submission channel, and you can, and I'll probably add everyone for this channel, and then I will announce when I stream for these as well on my YouTube Twitch channel as well. So yeah, and yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.